guys, I'm Ben with Jetmetic Tool, and we decided to take advantage of a warm Sunday afternoon here in Missouri and show you how to address some of the most common issues you'll run into on your outboard jet drive when you're on the river. If you've watched any of our other videos, you'd know that some of these functions of our Jetmetic Tool is to be able to unclog the intake grate and remove debris with this compound curve and this hook and this fulcrum point. You can rock things out of the jet, or if it's up here in the shallow end, you can rock them out with this compound curve. But today we're going to focus on showing you how to use the wrench to be able to completely disassemble this and put it back together with this one tool. So first of all, like we said in other videos, I like to put this lanyard on. Right now it's not a big deal. I'm in like 6 inches of water, so if I drop it, I'll probably be able to find it. But anybody who's out there waist deep or muddy water, you're probably going to want to put this on because you don't want to lose your tool. So first of all, you put your lanyard on, and then you address these 6 bolts that go around the periphery of your intake chute. And you're just going to loosen these. So now with all the bolts gone, you should be able to hit your shoe and pop it right off. Now with the shoe off, you're going to be exposing the retainer washer and the shaft nut that hold your impeller on. So I don't need to take mine off because I service it pretty often, but I'm going to go ahead and take it off to show you all how this comes apart first of all, and how you move these shims to be able to move this impeller closer to this liner so that it operates the most efficiently. First of all, when you're trying to take this shaft nut off, you're going to take this milled section of the wrench right here, and you're going to poke it in right here alongside the tabs on this this retaining washer that hold this brass shaft nut on. So you just push it in there, and I like to bend them out about at like maybe a 30 or 45 degree angle. I don't like to open them up all the way so I don't risk breaking them off of there. And now with those out of the way, you take this large section of the wrench, you put it on the shaft nut, and you break the shaft nut loose. Now with the shaft nut broken loose, be sure and keep a good grip on these shims. You're going to need these. I like to keep this floaty cushion right here close by in case my buddy Shane ain't here to be able to help me hold stuff. Shane, you mind helping me hold this? So there's a series of washers that go both on the bottom side of this impeller and on the top side of this impeller. And if you end up wearing your impeller down, and you will, you need to be able to remove the washers from the top side and put them, no, you need to be able to remove the washers from the bottom side and put them on the top, and that moves this impeller down further into the liner, because the tighter the tolerance between this impeller and the liner, the more efficiently your jet pump's going to work. But you don't want it too tight, or else you'll lock up your motor, you won't be able to start it, and you'll have to go through this whole procedure again. But I'm going to go ahead and pull this off and show you what parts are in here. When you pull this off, there's a little plastic sleeve that keeps you from abrading your shaft, and there's a little brass keeper that keeps your impeller from spinning on the shaft. So when you take this off, be ready to get your hand up there and stop the washers on the top from coming off and losing them in the water. And there they are right there in the top of the impeller. So that's pretty much how it goes. Once you know that you've got it shimmed in the appropriate position and you've got it as tight to the impeller as you need it, you go ahead and take these shims, put them back on here, make sure that your keeper's lined up with the flat spot on the shaft, push this all back together, take this set of washers with the keeper washer on the bottom, caught up on the shaft. Put them all back together. Take your shaft nut, put it back on there. Now it's a little bit easier. I don't have to hold on to so many parts. And you take this, and you don't have to kill this thing because that's what the keeper is for, and these retaining washer tabs are for. You just want it as tight as you can get it so that you can smash these retainer washer tabs back down and keep this thing from spinning off of here. I think that's about all I'm going to get out of that. So then, what I like to do to smash the retainer washer tabs back down is take this part of the wrench and grab it and push them back down on there as far as I can. And then just for good measure, I'll take this compound curve section and just kind of hammer them down tight on there. Push that a little further. Okay. So now that this is all back together, it's time to put your intake shoe back on. So now with everything back together, I should be ready to get back in and keep on going. And if by chance you end up bending these steering tabs by shooting a rock through your pump, you can take this indention here right next to the hook, and you can grab a hold of these steering tabs and you can bend them one way or the other so that there's no pull on your steering. So for those of you who are accustomed to doing this stuff on the river, I mean, it happens all the time. I'm sure you've had to do it before, and if you haven't, this is typically this kind of stuff that people take with them. It's clumsy, it's bulky, it's rusty, it's not designed to do the things that need to be done so well. I mean, they'll work, they're better than nothing, but if you ask me, like, I would much rather just one tool. That's it. That's all you need. You take this tool, you put it in your boat, and you should be good to go. You should be able to make it back home safely and have the peace of mind of knowing that if this is in there, you're gonna get back. Thanks for watching.